All right. Good
Hey.
evening.
Hey.
Depends on where you are in the world. Welcome to Keeping It Real.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm Josefa Salinas, and very, very happy to be here broadcasting live from Los
Live?
Angeles, California.
Yes, we are.
That's
In the
right.
house, we got
BJ, what's going on, you guys? How's it going?
Hey, OG Money. Hootie hoo. I'm in the house.
All right. So, ladies, first, let's go down the line and
Right.
see how everybody's week was. Dre, why don't you start?
I had a great week. My senior in high school has been waiting for his college at admissions.
Yeah.
He decided to go to Howard, so he's
All
been
right.
accepted
Right.
to Howard. So
Howard.
we have a GoFundMe. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. No, but he's going to Howard. He's going to Howard, and he's excited. The whole house is excited. So we're in the
Aw.
excitement mode.
Yeah.
Graduation,
Right.
prom, going to college, and then my younger son, my baby boy, his birthday is at the end of the month. So
Oh.
it's all May, and then June. I'm waiting on June because that's my birthday month.
Okay.
Right.
It's
So I'm
going
just
down.
in pre-celebrate mode.
Right.
So BJ,
Drea celebrates the whole month of June
Oh,
for
me
her
too.
birthday.
Yeah, April has been
Yeah, the whole month.
The
Yeah,
whole month.
It's,
The
it's
whole
not.
month.
I don't
As
do
you
much.
should.
I just take a mental
Yeah,
vacation.
It's all right.
from
As you
everything.
should.
It's all right to do
I
that,
love
as
it.
you should
Right.
celebrate
I don't have-
yourself.
Yes,
So,
and it takes
okay.
30 days to do that.
BJ, how was your week?
My week, funny that you should say that. I just wrapped up my birthday spiel for the month of April. And yeah, I basically did that. Just partied a little bit more for Prince as usual. And yeah,
and
that was about
party
it. You
and-
know,
And
All right.
party
did that
and-
and yeah.
That's right.
Kept it
And
regular.
Josefa.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yes.
I'm going to keep it real.
Keep
Right.
it real.
Tonight. I'm going to keep it real.
Please.
Please
you know,
do.
I would love to sit here and go, yeah, man, great week.
Yeah.
My life's great.
However,
It was a busy week.
Okay.
You know, I got a lot done, but today, you know, something just hit me. My brothers live in Michigan, and I miss my brothers so much
I
that
know you do.
sometimes it hurts.
Of course,
Yeah.
I mean, it
does.
actually
I
hurts.
could
And then I
tell.
miss my son because it's been 4 months since I've
Of
seen
course.
him.
Oh God.
And so, you know, I miss my brothers. I miss my son.
Right.
And it just, like, sometimes it just makes my heart hurt
Yeah.
because I miss them so much,
Oh.
you know? So that kind
I
of just made my day.
know.
And then I miss my dad,
Of course.
you know? So it's like, oh, because I haven't seen my dad since last year. I mean, I talk to him all the time.
Right, but just seeing
Right.
and getting
And I
that
talk to my
squeeze.
brothers
For
all
a
the time.
hug. It's
I
time for
talk
a
to my
hug.
dad, my son, every single day.
Right.
Yes.
But it's just not the same
The
as seeing
presence.
their face and,
Yes,
and touching them
Right.
and,
Mhm.
and getting that,
Smelling
that
them.
hug, you know,
Right.
Yes, man.
that,
Right.
I
that hug
understand.
from somebody who loves you unconditionally and without pre-qualifications. Or
Right.
anything. It's-
Exactly.
you know, it's just, I miss them. And so I was having I miss my brother Tim, I miss my brother Raw, I miss my dad, and I
Aw.
miss my son Milan.
And this
So
was
it's
a
kind of
week.
like, you know, okay, I'm going to try to get, you know, just be all, yay.
Yeah.
But no.
But you know,
It's
I mean, that doesn't
okay.
mean I can't do my show, but I
Of
want to
course.
keep, I want
No,
to keep
of
it
course.
real.
Keep it
Of
real.
course, and
It's
that's
all
what-
right.
Keeping it real.
That's what
And
we're
that's
doing.
how I'm
Keeping it
feeling. And I
real.
know there's probably other people out there who are missing somebody.
Right.
Right.
And it's okay to feel that.
It
'Cause the
is.
worst thing you can do is try to suppress
Hide it.
Right.
and pretend like it doesn't exist.
Right.
And then you end up snapping at somebody
Mhm.
or crying at the
Punching
wrong
the
thing.
wall.
You know, just you know, something ridiculous. So
Right.
I'm just really trying to just go ahead and feel it, you know,
You have to.
and then just roll with it. And you know, I know by tomorrow my son will do something probably that'll make me mad.
And I'm glad
You know,
your ass is over
and,
there.
But, you
Right.
know, but yeah, my brothers, I really, man, they're such
Aw.
cool guys. They're
They
like,
are.
they're the best guys in the world, man. They are just amazing men.
Right.
They really are amazing men, and I miss them.
Aw.
I wish I could
I'm
just
sure they miss you
live
too.
close enough that, well, they got wives.
Oh,
But I'm sure they still miss me.
Of
'cause
course,
there's
I
nothing
was
like
gonna
their
say
sister.
that, right.
They're one sister,
Right.
But
The only.
you know,
Aw.
I look forward to the day when I have the opportunity to have a house in Michigan,
Right.
So that I can go stay there when I want to stay there,
Right.
And I can get up in the morning and go have coffee with my brothers, or go have a shot of tequila
Right. Hey.
with
There
my
you go.
brothers,
Whatever it
you
takes.
know? It just, I need that in
It's
my
okay.
life.
Oh,
You know?
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
we gotta
you
make
had a
that
wee
happen. We
week.
gotta make
Yeah.
that happen,
Okay,
man.
we gotta get her
'Cause you
to the
know-
brothers.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Well, my
All
younger
the-
brother's trying to come out with his family
Oh.
in the end of
Month of-
June, so I'm
okay.
hoping that they get to come. out.
Okay.
And Milan,
Oh yes.
I'll see him in August.
Yes. Oh, the big God.
So, but this will be
Yes.
the longest we've
Time
ever
been
gone,
apart.
ever in 21 years
That's fine.
without seeing each other. Because by now I would have gone to New York and
Yeah,
picked
of
him up
course.
from school.
Right.
Because finals are almost over. He's got one last final on
There it
Monday.
is.
Keep studying,
Come
son.
on,
Come
man,
on,
you got
Milan
it.
Santana.
And then he goes,
Woo.
he will have completed his junior
Right.
year at NYU. And
Look
I
at
would have
that.
been there to pick him up. I would be there packing
Right.
up
Right.
now.
See?
And he'd be coming home for the summers. This is his first summer not coming home.
Oh.
And so it's hard.
I know
Yeah.
it is. I know that feeling,
Yeah.
especially the separation from, your boys. Because
children.
I go through that too. Because
Yes.
I'm amazed that sometimes, like, dude, it's been a whole 2
Man.
weeks and I haven't laid eyes on my son. And then it starts to get you like, it's been a month.
Yeah.
I haven't looked upon my, again, you talk
Right.
to them every day.
Yep.
But, and
I
I
don't talk
remember
to
when
mine
he was
every day.
2, I mean, I force myself to talk to him every day. It's not like
He won't talk to me.
But I be FaceTiming.
That's what it is.
He's like, Mom, I'm sorry, you know
I just
how to
talked
use
to
the
you
damn
yesterday.
FaceTime. Blue, what you doing, son? So
Man.
I understand it does get, sometimes you do get to missing in
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
I
all
miss
in 1 week.
My daughter lives in LA. And
Right.
if we really don't go more than a couple of days really without talking to each other.
Right.
But if it got to be like on the third day,
It's like, hello.
Okay.
I'm looking at
Knock,
my
knock.
phone like, is my phone not
Okay.
working?
Just okay.
What's
Something
really
must
going
be
on?
wrong. And I'll
What's
call her
really
and
going
say,
on?
hey, is everything okay? Because we're just that kind of family.
Right.
It's
It's all
not that
good.
we're not in each other's business,
Right.
but we're in each other's lives.
Right.
That's the difference.
And yeah, there's a big difference
That's
in
a
that.
big difference.
And so I just, because I get to see her because she lives here,
Right.
but if like I'm gonna a couple days, 2-3 days go by and I haven't seen her, I'll call her. I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
let's
what's
get
really
together,
going on?
get together for breakfast or something like that.
Right.
So I wonder what they will feel like when
Oh.
I spend a half a year somewhere else.
I
'Cause
can't wait.
have to be by my brothers.
Right.
Yeah.
I do.
Right.
It's a
They're
need of
gonna
yours.
be-
That's
you know,
fine.
Paris is gonna be like, hello.
Hello?
She'll be taking
Mhm.
mother.
She'll be coming out there,
just
too.
just a little bit more
Right.
frequently.
Right, yeah.
You're not.
So maybe that, touched a chord with somebody out there who
Aw.
knows what it's like to be missing somebody
God,
who's
yeah.
far
I
away,
understand.
Absolutely.
And you just what it shows you is you feel it, you go ahead and
Right.
talk about it,
Right.
and then you keep moving.
Keep
I'm
it
not gonna
moving.
sit up in bed and cry about
No.
it, or
Right.
stay in my room,
Yeah.
pull the curtains closed, like
Hey,
that.
no.
But yeah, it kind of it had me for a couple times today.
Right.
I even had to pull a Kleenex once.
Of course.
While I was
Hey.
driving,
She-
you know.
Uh-oh.
It's all
Steph was
good.
had them
Yeah.
thug tears going.
Yeah, they were rolling too. Capital
It's all
T's
good.
right down here.
It's okay
Yep.
though. It's
Yeah.
okay to feel.
Yeah.
It's okay
Yeah,
to
and
feel.
it's good to feel.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I
Mhm.
think that we, as women, we get into this thing where we feel like have to be strong
Right.
and we can't show emotion because if we show
Exactly.
emotion, then that means that we're weak.
Right.
But see, showing emotion actually means that you're not,
Exactly.
Right. You're strong.
because I can show
Right.
these emotions,
Right.
Right.
tell you how I'm feeling, and then keep moving.
Right.
Keep it moving.
Exactly.
So
It's
you know,
good to
that's-
get it out.
Yeah.
It's like a pressure cooker. You let a little psst
Right.
out so you don't explode.
Yeah,
you hold
right.
it in.
Right. But let me tell you something I saw today that was really just such a reflection to me of society right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Okay.
And for some reason,
Uh-oh.
they have these crosswalks that,
Yes.
instead of lights.
Yes.
They just got these crosswalks on Santa Monica
Right,
Boulevard.
yes.
And
busy.
people
Going
just
50,
like start
60 miles
walking
an hour.
Right.
out on Santa
Yes.
Monica. And it's not
Uber.
even the
Right.
light up ones.
I'm trying
Like
to
at least
tell you.
have the light
They got
up,
a little-
the disco
little
ones
post.
where the people step on the
Yeah.
thing and it's like a disco
Yeah,
light
yeah,
the whole
yeah,
way,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you see it, and
like
you
the
go, oh my
Exactly.
God,
Michael
somebody's
Jackson.
there.
Right.
So
No.
this guy comes walking, starts out walking, and okay, people stop, and I see the lady next to me, and she stops, and the lady on this side, she stops.
Okay.
And so I go, okay, we're gonna stop and let this guy go. At the very next corner, same situation, but it's a really overweight woman coming across.
Okay.
These
Two
on either
people.
side of me
Right.
started blasting their horn
What?
and hollering at the woman and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute.
What-
One
what is-
block ago, you didn't
Exactly.
mind stopping for the guy.
Right.
But
what is
here's
it about
this
this
woman,
overweight woman? This
Mm-mm.
woman that's trying to.
that
wow.
they just,
My sisters. My sisters.
Mm-mm-mm.
and I was just sitting there thinking to myself, wow,
That's
look how
terrible.
women do each
They
other.
do.
Yeah.
They do.
Women
you know?
are horrible
They-
to each other, dude. We Ooh, we are so
I don't know if I'm.
horrible to each other.
But
It-
when you open your eyes and you see what the problem has been, you're not
Right.
like that anymore.
Right.
Because you're not like that. I'm
Huh.
not like that.
No.
You're not like that.
No.
But for the most part, women are like that.
Right.
And it's like, is it something they're missing? Are they, why?
Why?
Yeah, I don't
Why am I
know.
in a competition with you?
I don't know,
Right.
but I think that if there's people that want to chime in on any of these subjects, so we
Right.
totally forgot to
Uh-oh.
mention in the
Sorry.
beginning. Oh, that's
Holla.
right, I forgot. The phone lines are down. We've had our phone problem for the entire day, so people can't.
Oh.
But you can go
You
ahead
can
on the
send-
face.
yeah.
They can go on the
Yeah.
Facebook
Comment.
page and
Right.
comment, and then
Please.
we'll read the comments out loud.
Right.
Because we can't get for right now we
Our
can't get the
lines.
phone calls because of Spectrum. And a
Ah,
wonderful
uh-oh.
Spectrum and Time.
Spectrum.
I'm still calling it Time Warner because, as far as I'm concerned, it's
It's
still Time Warner.
Man.
You just put,
Time Warner
you know,
service.
you can dress it up, but it's still a pig.
Okay.
You can put lipstick on it, but it's still a pig.
Yeah.
Still a
Okay.
pig.
It's still Time Warner.
Get a pig.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
So,
still
Get a
works.
wig.
so
She's still
please
a
just
pig.
go
They
ahead
changed
and go ahead and comment if you. Whoa. No, I
That's what
didn't want
happened
to do
me.
that.
That's what happened to me.
Good.
I'm glad I don't feel so bad anymore.
And we are live.
No, you know what I did?
I did the same
It's
okay.
thing.
I
I
just
know what you
realized I'm not
did.
Well,
on
I
the same
double
Facebook
tapped
Live.
on it. I double tapped
I'm on
on
my
it.
own Facebook Live. I got so
Yeah.
excited. I'm not on the one with you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to change that.
So anyway, tonight
You got your solo show.
we are talking about cybersecurity and social media.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Oh.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
wait. Whose is it now?
Not me. I didn't touch
No,
nothing.
that was the
no.
engineer that time. That wasn't even me.
We're
Lee
all in this
Michaels,
together.
cyber guru, and you're
Oh,
making the
she's dropping
cyber
names.
mistakes.
She's dropping names.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, top cybersecurity mistakes that people make. And big ups to executive producer Sue Land out there in Michigan. I think Sue was going to
Thank
try
you,
to
Sue. I
call
think
in,
she's
but I hope she comments in so that we can go ahead and read her comments. Oh, people are commenting already?
Sue Land.
Yeah.
Susan
Oh, okay.
Land.
Oh, she's on the Power of Voices? Okay, well, hopefully they'll be on the Josefa Salinas page and she'll comment in. Sue's like, people think it's okay to be cruel. It really says something ugly about you if you are cruel.
Right.
That's so true.
It is.
Very true.
You know, but I think it feeds from this whole environment that the internet has created,
Right. I
don't
where
know.
people believe that they can be these awful, horrible, mean,
Right.
filthy, nasty,
Right.
just scum,
I don't think it's the
scum
internet's fault.
Right.
people.
I don't. They was
Right.
doing that before the internet, back in the 80s and 90s and 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They
but
was
it's,
like-
it's
about-
way
yeah.
easier to do it now.
Because you
Well,
can.
There's people who
be
would have
hidden.
never
the
done
intent
it.
is
Right.
still there. It's
Right.
still if
But-
it's in your heart, it's there.
But there's people who would
They
have never
just
done
acting
it.
on it now.
People
Right.
would have never done it.
Right.
And because they think they're hidden, they're doing it.
Well, the ladies at the crosswalk weren't hidden. They were being.
They were still
but-
they were still in their cars.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, they
I
almost
guess.
ran the woman
Right.
over.
I
Right.
guess.
It's
Okay.
different when you're in somebody's face being like that
Yeah,
than when
I-
you're protected in the vehicle.
Well, I
A
guess.
3,000-pound vehicle that you can actually run
You
someone
could-
over with.
Exactly. Social
I
media has
guess.
definitely gave
Okay,
people-
so we're going to talk about some of the cybersecurity mistakes that people make.
Right.
Okay. I know
First of
I'm
all, I
one.
want to address this email that's going around again for like the 4,000th time I've gotten it. And
Okay.
it's a hoax.
Yes.
What is it?
Okay. It's the one where people tell you if you get, and I mean, the people who send it really mean well because they're like, oh my God, pass this around to my friends.
Right.
Because they don't know that it's not real.
Sheep.
But
Sorry.
it's the
Sheep,
one
yeah.
where you tell people if you get perfume in the mail or some lotion
Yes.
samples,
Right.
don't try it because it's poison and people have died.
Yes.
I haven't got that one.
I've got that
I got
one.
that one.
I got
I don't
that
have that
one.
many
Did you
friends
get
though.
that?
Yeah.
I don't have that many friends.
I
You
got that.
got
And it was
that one?
well-intentioned friends
Yeah.
Right.
who sent it because they were like, oh, please, I want to make sure you don't die.
Right. Right.
But it's a hoax.
Okay.
It's a hoax.
It's a hoax.
And
peeps.
most of the time, just like that one came with an alleged number to a department in
call.
Washington, D.C.
Right.
Wow.
So it's very easy, number one, to Google and see if that department exists,
Right.
to see if that really is the correct number, and then call the department and ask them, did you really
Send
release this?
Right. Right.
Okay.
The other thing that gets me is when people get the emails from their bank
Oh my goodness.
Right.
that say, we would like you to verify some information. So could you please include your name, your date of birth, your social security number, and your account
right,
number?
it's like,
Okay,
really?
and the routing
To
number.
the
Hey, you
bank?
know what? When the bank calls me and says that, I this is what I say to them. Don't you have the computer right in front of you?
Right.
You have my money. You
I
have
know.
my
Either
stuff.
you have the information or you don't
It's
have the
crazy.
information. Now, what other question can you and I discuss with
Right.
each other that I can verify that this is really you?
Right.
Exactly.
You know, unless I've called them.
Right.
Let me
You know,
call
so
back.
but that's come on. Or when you get the thing saying, you know, you've won $1 million.
Oh my
Right.
God.
All you have to do is give us your bank account
Right.
information and we'll
Exactly.
send it
right.
to you.
Now
And
they're-
you know
they're-
what's? Oh,
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Now they're doing the jobs too.
Yeah.
Internet jobs.
Yep.
We just
Make $5,000 a day. Come on.
Someone-
How is
Right.
it that you don't know that that's not real?
Right.
someone sent my husband a check for like $4,500.
Yeah, I was just. Yep.
It wasn't real. I've been in banking
Right.
forever.
Right.
You can see it, but they were actually trying to get him to
deposit it,
deposit
yeah.
it so they could.
I got one of those too, drawn on like Citibank, and
I
it
don't
was
know
for
what it
about
was.
$60,000. I still got
Ours
the
wasn't
check.
that much.
I kept the check just because and yep, it was all. It looked so real, everything,
it looks real. They-
and
pretty much.
I'm like, this is the food, and yeah,
Mm-mm.
they mailed it to me. I don't even know what I did, signed up for, where they thought
Something online.
Yeah, something online where they thought they could scam me.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah.
Well, here's
no.
the thing. Even if Drea sends me a link to something, I call her first of all and
Right.
say,
Yeah,
"Did
you
you?
sure
I
did.
did it." I said,
Right.
"Did you really send this?"
Right.
Because I'm not clicking
I
on
don't
it.
Heck
open
no, I
links.
don't open
She said, "I don't
anything.
open links." I was
I
like,
don't.
I don't
Oh,
either. No, they
okay.
can
No.
really do some
Now,
damage.
if I knew once she
Right.
verified that it was actually her,
Right.
then I knew it was okay.
Right.
But I don't care who it is.
not gonna put any
Or I got
worms
the
on my
email
computer.
yesterday. This is the new virus thing that's going around, and
Have
here
you
I
ever
am
had
bragging
one?
about Macs. Doesn't usually happen to a Mac, but it does happen to a PC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Where
That's what switched me over to
someone
Mac.
has sent you Google Docs, and when you click on the Google Docs, it actually
Mhm.
opens up a
A
virus.
virus
in
that
your computer.
destroys.
Oh,
yeah.
Lord.
Just
But
put
see,
the-
I mean, number one,
Mm-mm.
please, you should have at least learned something about me and tried to use a familiar name.
Right.
Because here's
not opening
somebody's
anything.
name that I've never heard of sent you Google Docs.
Right.
Like I'm gonna click
Right.
and open that up.
Anthrax.
This is
Virtual
the thing.
anthrax.
This is the thing for people though. A lot of
Breeze is a
people
fool.
will do it.
Right.
They'll go
They
ahead and
do.
open like,
They
oh,
catch somebody.
who's this sending me something? And see, I have a bigger problem because so many people send me information.
Right.
I get
Yeah,
about
'cause you
300
never know what you're
emails a
gonna
day.
get.
Ugh.
And so I
That's-
try to look at the subject line.
Right.
I tell people all the time, if you're going to email me, don't send me a blank email. Put something in the
Right.
subject line.
Subject
Right.
line. Right. Right.
You
Because
do.
chances are I'm waiting until I get to a public computer that I don't care if the virus gets on.
Now, let me go to the virus.
Exactly.
Oops,
And
that's
library.
porn
Oh,
all
okay.
through your
Oops, sorry.
thing.
Library.
Sorry about that.
No.
Ah.
But
That's why they banned me
so
from the library
that's some of the
computer
things
now.
that,
No,
that
I'm
you
just-
need to look out for. But let's get into some of the information that we have here
Right.
tonight on
Okay.
cybersecurity mistakes that
Listen
people
up,
make.
guys. This is important.
The not so
homies.
subtle
Hi,
post-it
Pedro.
note. Now I've actually seen this.
Yes.
The sticky little post-it notes that can undo the most elaborate security measures. Too lazy to remember their passwords, users place them where they and everybody else can see them, stuck to the front of their monitors.
Dirt.
No.
There are
Take my
some
stuff.
estimates that
I'm
15 to 20% of people do this.
Wow.
I don't
Now
do
think
that.
about it. You're in your house and you think, oh, I'll just stick my passwords up on my monitor.
Yeah.
But what if somebody breaks in? You've just
Right.
left
Gave everything. Your life.
Your information-
everything.
right
I
there.
understand.
Yep, nope.
No.
I don't even put people's names in my phone under their real names. Like everybody has, a
code
nickname.
name?
A code
Yep,
name?
so
What's
that
my
you
code
wouldn't-
What's mine?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh,
No,
okay.
mine. You tell me mine.
you're Dre.
Oh,
And you
okay.
actually are. I'm not on the air. I should have now. Might have to change yours, see, because I
Because
released
somebody
it on
gonna
the
get you.
air.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
this
don't
is
say mine.
personal.
Yes.
All right.
I'll show
Okay.
you though
No
later.
fair.
So have you ever put up a post-it note with a password?
I have not. I put mine under my keyboard.
See?
Oh, well, gee,
Oh,
that's,
God, don't pull
that's
the
the other 20%.
Well, that was number 2. Wait, I'm in there. I know I am. I'm waiting. I'm gonna be quiet till it's my turn because I know I'm in there.
Right.
I
Right.
know I'm in there.
Yeah, I'm probably not in there, but you go ahead.
I'm in there.
Continue.
Yep.
'Cause
That's
few
another
times.
percentage of people that stick it somewhere right around
Right.
the computer.
Yeah.
Right.
But then the next one, I know I'm that one.
No.
I know I am watch.
80% of Americans rely on their memories, but only 3% use password management software that's available.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
See,
No.
I just have a problem with some software that I don't know who created it,
Right.
who's
I don't
in
want
control
that.
of it,
Nope.
and you want me to put all my passwords
In the
Yes.
cloud.
into this program.
Trust
In the
it.
cloud.
No, in the cloud.
No.
In the cloud.
Mm-mm.
Yes. No.
Kardashians are in the cloud. You don't want your
Everything
stuff up
is in
there.
the cloud. The cloud.
Okay. The concept that we know better than you.
Right.
You may think that certain security measures are necessary, but not all end users agree, which leads them to do an end run around you. Antivirus software is an example. They think it slows down their computer, so they don't want to use an antivirus
Right,
software
which
on their computer.
Well,
Even though I have a Mac, dude, sometimes I wind up in some sketchy sites.
Places.
Sometimes I still have a little protection, just as protection.
yeah.
Even though it's on
Better
a
to
Mac,
have it,
you know
not
what I mean?
need it,
And
need it.
we're
Yeah.
safe, but I'm just, because I had such a terrible PC thing that stole everything in life that I'm just
You know,
I'm
Anti-PC.
nervous.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
you.
just, and I'm nervous about, things on the internet. So yeah, it doesn't, because people tell me, you stupid, you don't need that, but I'm like, that's okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I do.
What do you
Go
do?
ahead.
Okay,
No,
come on.
you
I wanna
go
It's
hear
ahead.
it.
on there, and I'm
No,
gonna
no.
tell it because if you can
No,
guess,
go
it, then
ahead.
you probably-
No, keep.
I use the same password.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not changing my password every time I
Right.
do something different.
Right.
Because
The way my
who can remember that?
Right.
I'm not using the
Yep.
software.
Right.
I wouldn't use it if I knew how to use it.
Right.
I'm just come on, man.
Yep. I use the
All
same.
the things that you have in your life,
Mhm.
and they want you to use a different password each time.
Woo.
And then everything requires a password.
Exactly.
Everything.
Everything.
To get
That's
in
what
the
I'm saying.
door, to get in your car,
Everything.
to go to the bank,
Everything.
Yep.
to get into the door at
Every-
this place, that place, a
Yeah,
password
see,
for this.
man,
Oh my
I
God.
medicate too
sorry.
much for that. My
See,
brain,
I'm
I
trying to
only
tell you.
have room to remember
Mhm.
one set of
We
passwords.
Old school. We didn't have no
Right.
passwords back in the day.
You know,
No, like,
I'm
how
not,
do people get around without passwords?
Ugh.
Man,
God, and you always.
we didn't have them. We
I
knew
used
our
to be
phone
that
number.
person with.
We got smartphones and we stupid. We don't even know people's phone numbers
We don't.
anymore.
You
But
know,
your
that's
phone
true.
knows your phone number.
Yes, it does. I could
But
tell her.
the smartphone.
But I used to know everybody's phone number.
I
Right.
did too.
And there are some numbers, like I know all my bank accounts.
Right.
Yeah.
I know
See,
them
that's
by heart.
good.
Yeah,
I
you
know
should.
all my bank account
I'm
numbers.
still-
I know the
can't. That's a
routing
lot.
number at the bank.
Ooh.
I
yeah.
know,
You have
I think I
that's
know
all
one.
that stuff.
Routing up,
But
yeah.
people's phone numbers.
Ooh.
I know a
She knows
few
probably
people's
certain-
phone
That's what I'm
numbers.
saying. But
But
back
most,
in the day,
yeah, back in the day, you remembered everybody's phone number because you didn't
Exactly.
have any other choice.
your mind had to.
So,
do it.
What's
so
up,
did we?
Demetrius?
Were we working our minds more then, and was that actually keeping us healthier?
Breeze. Right.
That we used our minds more.
We
Right.
did.
Right.
We didn't have. We learned how to
We
tell
did.
time with
I
the
know,
clock.
with
We didn't
not
have
the
a digital
digital.
clock.
Yes, we had
We
to
had
have
to tie
that.
our shoes.
Tie our
We didn't
shoes,
have Velcro.
Right. Life was hard.
Stuff like we had to learn how to do this stuff, and now
We had to
everybody's
make
mind is so.
popcorn in the skillet.
Man, we had.
But
yeah.
you know that's come back though.
I love that. And
That's
it's
come
better
back.
for
Jiffy
you
Pop,
anyway. Jiffy
kettle
Pop
corn.
is the bomb, and kettle corn, yes. But we,
Yeah, man.
everything has been watered down. You're right. I mean, and now
Man.
you're lazy. Now you don't even have to
Mm-mm.
no, you can just tell your phone, call mom. Just
You know,
we're terrible.
it's, what if you
Only
don't
the
have your
worst.
phone and you got somebody else's phone and you called hey mom? What? I mean, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's
What
true.
if you lost your phone?
So
Somebody's running
That's
after
probably going to get into our negative effects
Okay.
of social media.
Right.
Let's
and,
wait.
And,
Right.
and all of this, the technology.
Still to
Here's another
come.
one. Leaving the machine on unattended.
Ooh.
Dan Bent, CIO at Benefit Systems in Indianapolis, says he's amazed at the number of users who leave their machines on without protection and walk away.
And
You-
what does that do?
It'll if it's
oh,
on,
it's on. Get
somebody
in
Even
can
there.
at
just
home?
come right in.
You know who got me out of the habit of doing that? And
Huh.
you are not gonna. This was Josefa. I mess you not because I would, get on the computer, do stuff. This is during the crowbar time, and I would get up
Crowbar.
and I would
The
walk
incident.
away and do. And then one time I walked away and I came back and she was sitting. She was like, "So you're just gonna walk away and just leave the computer just on and with all and just everything?" And I was like, "Oh, you're so right." So then I started,
Right.
signing off, and then I started
But I'm
doing
talking about
that
at
at
your
home,
home.
too. No, at home
no,
too.
at
It
home.
continued.
Oh yeah, let me
It
tell you something. At
continued.
home,
I know they
every
can
night
drive through.
when I
Right.
am done with my computer,
Yeah.
I turn the Wi-Fi off
Yep.
on the computer,
Yep.
and then put the computer to sleep.
Yep. I know that.
The
only
Wi-Fi
But
is
during
off.
the
It doesn't
day.
matter. They can come in my router all they want, but they're not going anywhere.
They're not
Right.
going
Where are they going to
anywhere.
go?
But
They
during the
can't get
day,
in.
no
during the
connection to
day,
anything.
you're in and out. You're not shutting it down every time
I
you
put
walk
it
away
to, I
from
put it to sleep
Put it to
every
sleep.
single time.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yep. That
Sure
is
do.
a
And it
habit
requires
that
a
I did.
password for me to get back in it.
Absolutely.
And
Well,
sometimes
doesn't it?
I
Okay.
irritate myself. I'm like, God, why do I have this password? But I just do.
Right.
Right.
It goes to sleep. I gotta have a password to get back
it
in.
falls asleep by itself. I don't do it
Right.
because I have to do
Yeah,
the
all
password
my
every
stuff
time.
is password required, but it's
Yeah, but
that
no,
one
I shut the
that
Wi-Fi
nobody
off
knows.
every time. Every night.
The Wi-Fi at the house.
Hi,
No, the Wi-Fi
guys.
to the computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the computer itself, because I mean that's what I'm interested in.
Right.
Welcome.
Because my cameras aren't on Wi-Fi, so they're not going to hack into that.
Right.
I mean,
right,
all they're
right.
going to get into, if they come into the Wi-Fi, if somebody hacks into the Wi-Fi router
Right.
at the house, they're not going to get into any of my computers. They might get
No.
into some of my housemates' computers
Well,
because I don't know what they do with theirs because it's not my
He's like,
business.
I know my stuff, though,
Exactly.
is protected.
It's not getting into mine
Right.
because that's what I do.
Right.
But the number of people who actually leave that stuff up and running
Yep. I
and
used
walk
to be
away. I used
one.
to when at the radio station. I
Mhm.
used to sit down at somebody's computer and couldn't believe they left Facebook up with their
Just
account
all
open.
that,
And I'm like,
everything,
I could
right.
sit down here and write anything.
Right.
I'm not that
Right.
person. But
No,
if I
but-
was, oh my
Ooh.
gosh,
I've seen it
Okay.
happen.
Yeah.
The boys, Knox friends, they used to play jokes on each other all the time for being.
Milan and his friends
I
did the
know
same
they
thing.
did.
Yep.
It was like that's what you get because you left your
Yep,
stuff
you
open.
left
So
your
they
stuff
go and
open.
just put some horrible stuff, ugly pictures of you up, and they be like, "Man, what's going on with your Facebook? What do you mean?" And then it's like, "What? Yeah, you left all your stuff open, man. You know, you got to be mindful." So yeah, I agree with that. I was once one of those people, but not
Opening
anymore.
email attachments. We've kind of gone over that.
Right.
From strangers.
Right.
This one drives IT managers nuts.
Right.
Users open all their email attachments before thinking, says Marie Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
When we tell them to be careful about opening notes and attachments from strangers, or when they get the same note from several people, even if it's from people
Right.
they know, when
Right.
you start seeing the same thing, like
It's
5 or
like
6
no,
different people,
Right.
something's wrong.
they didn't all like have coffee that morning and decide to hurry up and email you the
Heck
same
no. No.
thing. More than likely, it's a virus. And some of those
Ooh.
viruses can shut your computer.
Oh.
Like it can eat up the hard drive, and your
Right.
computer will just wave bye-bye
Yep,
to you
I had.
as it
I got
crashes.
I just
one.
hope it
Yep,
does-
I got one of those before on my PC.
Ah,
I opened
hope
just
that
one
never
thing and it
happens.
just sucked the entire life. Then it started making it do things like come on by itself. It was
They jacked
crazy.
you up, huh?
It was and I've never had a PC since then. It took like wow.
It's like
Because I had 2 PCs die. The first one was LimeWire. You remember all that?
Oh,
And so
yeah,
I
LimeWire was a good one.
Yeah,
People go
ooh,
stealing music.
So I guess I had over 5,000 songs and they infected the hell out of my
they
computer.
did you on
My
purpose. They
computer
said, "Oh, they
just
want to
died.
steal some music." Okay.
Right. But yeah, I was opening attachments. That's all it was. And we knew it. You went in
Yeah.
blindly. But you're like, but this is Prince and Miles
Mhm.
Davis. I don't
Yeah.
know. The virus, Prince and Miles Davis together. Oh, I'm
Go
going to
ahead,
take
let's
Prince
see
and Miles Davis.
And you listened to it one time, and your computer crashed.
Good luck finding a new job.
Right. No, that was at home. But I know, really. Oh, my God. So,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
the attachments. The
LimeWire
viruses.
used to be
Everybody.
really, really bad for that because
Oh.
my sons used to go on that.
We couldn't
Milan and
Everybody
Darius
did.
stayed on LimeWire, and I would tell them, "Get off! Do not touch
could-
my computer."
Right.
And get on
You couldn't
LimeWire. And I
help it.
always knew when they had been on LimeWire
'cause
because I had to
things-
run an antivirus
Yep.
program afterwards
Yeah.
every single
Yeah.
time.
Remember
They
LimeWire?
always and they the movies. Remember the movies that you can download after
Uh-huh.
at first it was music and then it was movies.
Yep.
The
And then
homie
you
just said
start-
he watches porn from whose Mac?
Oh my goodness.
He said he watches it from his brother's Mac. The picture
porn.
quality is supreme. That's right. That's right. And,
The
but
Mac-
now you,
the-
I won't say nothing. I won't repeat that
The
again,
max
Breeze,
picture quality.
so that you
for
don't get
porn.
infected. Because Pornhub, no.
Oh yeah,
Be careful.
that's where you can really get it.
Mhm.
Get some nice things on your.
Mhm. Don't get burnt.
But yeah, LimeWire,
Don't get virtually burnt.
because you
Yeah.
knew, and I knew I'm computer savvy. I'm no new, even then. But I was like, I don't know though. But it was so enticing. They had so much good
It
music.
was
Oh
fun.
my god!
Yeah.
Well,
But then, you just have to understand this. When you're on the internet and you are thinking about getting something for free,
right, you got.
you are probably going to end up paying one way or another.
Absolutely.
One way or
Yeah.
another.
And I got Prince sent me a virus.
Princess, you
it wasn't from Prince.
He was like stealing my music.
He gave you
DJ.
a virtual STD.
a virtual STD.
How about passwords? Now,
That's
Ray,
me.
you said you use just the one password for
right.
everything.
Right.
And of course, that's like that
I
makes
know.
IT people just go nuts.
Mhm.
It does.
So they
I
have
know,
to figure
yeah.
out my crazy mind what it is though. I have a mind that
it's
you have
called-
to.
yeah.
I feel like my
Right.
mind is better than the mind on the computer in my mind.
Here's some statistics for you.
I don't care.
Okay. Ken
Yeah.
Hill, Vice President of IT at General Dynamics Corp.,
Uh-oh.
recently attended a demonstration with about 20 of his top engineers and some anti-hacking experts from NASA.
Okay.
Okay.
Within 30 minutes, the NASA folks broke
Wow.
60% of the engineers' passwords.
What?
I'm that 40.
See,
I'm that 40 though.
that's crazy.
See,
Yeah.
there's 40%
That is
out
crazy.
there. I'll take the
Right, because
underdog
I'd like to
odds.
think that mine is kind of intricate. I would
Yeah.
But
challenge
see, it's
them.
but have you ever see? I know some hackers,
Yeah, they
and
are
the way they
incredible.
think, the way their
It's
mind
all right. You gotta
thinks,
figure it.
and they just all they got to do is just know a little bit about you. Just
Yeah.
go on your Facebook page
Oh yeah,
and figure out what
Figure
your
it out.
password is, just by your habits.
figure it out.
I don't
right.
know.
And I'm reading this new book, and we're going to actually do a show on it. But what you Google
Oh,
actually
yes.
tells
Oh yeah, they tell
everything somebody could want to know
Yep.
about you.
I'm
It
sure.
does.
Just like your shopping list.
I'm
Yes.
sure.
You know, when you see your shopping list and you wonder, how did they know to give me a coupon
For,
for, you know,
Exactly,
sweet
'cause
cream,
you buy it all
sweet
the
cream
time.
Nestle's, you know.
They're like, well, according to our
Exactly.
calculations,
See,
the
But
yeah,
what it
it'll give
is
me everything I want on
it's,
that
it's
receipt.
reading what you normally buy.
Right.
Now, somebody gets your printout of
Yeah,
what's
I
on
believe
that thing that you just
Ye-
toss out because it's just
right.
the receipt from Ralph's.
right, and
They can
see,
tell,
mhm.
You know, they can tell a lot of things about your family. Do you eat meat? Do you eat pork?
right.
What days of the week do you buy
Right.
things? Do you guys eat eggs?
Yeah, they
What
got
kind
all-
of milk do you
all
drink?
kind
Is
of
it a
ways.
big
When are
family?
the menstrual cycles of the women in the
Right.
house?
Thank you.
Are they
Wow.
using protection?
Right.
Is somebody going to the pharmacy?
Interesting.
What kind of
Yes.
medications
All
are
kind
they
of
on?
stuff.
Right.
Are they? Is there
Everything.
allergy? I mean,
Right.
Just go through your
so
trash.
much
Right.
that you can find out about somebody by
going through the
reading the
trash.
receipt from the grocery store that people haphazardly just leave in the bag,
toss out.
leave in
Yep,
the
exactly.
cart,
Right.
all that. And if somebody
Right.
really wanted to find out about you, it's so
right
simple.
there.
It's right
Right.
there because we just
Man,
don't
all you gotta do is
understand
type your
how
name in
much
there now.
information we
put
give out on a
there,
daily
not even
basis
thinking.
Man,
about
just-
each other
Right.
or about
our name.
ourselves.
Just
Right.
our name. I Googled my name. I'm not Kevin Hart yet.
No,
Yet.
But I Googled,
But you can
but I
find
Googled
stuff
my
on
name,
you,
and they
yeah.
had all my addresses. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute,
You'd
but
be
it's
surprised.
there.
It's there.
Family members, people,
Yep. It's out there.
people that don't even talk to me anymore.
It's scary.
It's like my old addresses, old phone numbers.
Yeah.
Big Brother is watching. It's,
It's
just
like,
like
dang.
when you Google, like if I Google, I'm taking a trip. Let me look into some Jamaican, timeshares, and I'm just Googling this randomly. You notice how when you go to Facebook, all the ads will be Jamaican Airbnb.
Exactly.
It'll be
Exactly.
so fine tuned to what you searched, or you even will start getting emails
Mm-hmm.
in
Right.
reference
Based on
to
what
what
you've
you
searched.
Googled.
Wasn't Google at one time selling that stuff to advertisers to send back to people?
Well, didn't
Lee,
Congress,
were they?
Were they?
Were-
Yeah, they were,
Yeah.
right?
They
And
were
then
selling
stopped, but
our
didn't
information.
Didn't Congress just pass something where?
Oh, from the cookies? You don't have a microphone on that side you can join in?
Oh, no.
Oh, we got all the microphones over here.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What's
So
happening?
it's the cookies. And what are
The
cookies?
It's little files that are created by your browser.
Right.
When you go to a website, it's stored on your computer, and Google reads that information.
Reads the
That's
cookies.
why when you go to Google,
It's
you'll
the
see
cookie, right?
Okay, so just in
it's
case
the
nobody
cookies.
heard that, what Lee said is that cookies are when you are in your browser going and
Right.
looking for things, it collects it all.
All right.
And then Google uses that information to then feed you information based on what you were researching.
Right.
Like to
So
tell
Interesting. Yeah, cookies. And you do
Look
have
at
And,
the
and how,
apps.
and how does one clear one's cookies? Please do tell. How do I clear my cookies?
It's a different show now. You got clearing of the old cookies.
Yes.
18 of the cookies.
And
Clear the history?
clear the history.
Just clear the history. So
Browser
another thing to
history,
do
right.
then might possibly be every night clear your history.
Right.
Or
I
even
do.
if you are on your computer a lot, like if it's part of what you do
right
on a daily
which is in
basis,
my-
maybe a couple times a day,
Yeah.
clear your cookies.
Oh, I
Clear
do.
the browser history.
that would
And
be
that's
Yeah.
really simple. You just go under settings.
Settings,
And
yep.
it'll say like you can research. You can see what you searched that day,
Right.
what you searched that
History,
week,
right.
that
Right.
month, or
Or
all
entirely,
of it.
yeah.
Right. So just clear the whole
Just
thing.
clear it out.
Clear your
Yep.
cookies.
Keep your
Yes.
cookies clear.
To keep your cookies clear.
Speaking of cookies,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have cookie zombies later. Thursday has become my cheat day. I switched it from Saturday.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, and Cookie Zombie.
Yes. The cookie
We
zombie.
love Cookie
Cookie
Zombie.
We love
Zombie. Yeah,
cookie
it
zombie.
Okay,
really
let
is.
us
Okay.
tell you what Cookie Zombie is.
Okay, listen up.
Cookie Zombie
They need.
is a thing that we discovered recently. I unfortunately brought it into everyone's life.
Right.
Actually, it's fortunate.
What's up, brother?
What
Raheem?
Cookie Zombie
It is
is
fortunate.
where you can get warm, homemade cookies delivered to your front door, or to your office, like we have to the studios
Yes.
here, on a nightly basis. They actually have Cookie Zombies across the nation.
Oh my God.
She's franchised.
She has franchised. Lord
Yes,
have mercy.
she has franchised.
and still
She has
nothing in the
franchised.
USC
So
area. damn
look
it.
in your town. Look up Cookie Zombies and see if
Cookie
it's in your
Zombie.
zip code. And all you do, usually there's about 21 different flavors,
Right.
and every day there's a different amount of cookies that are available. It's usually
Right.
about 10 or 12 different
Right,
selections
yeah,
that are
yes,
available.
yes.
Special.
And you put your order in.
Put your
And
order
you can
in.
put, you want it delivered as soon as possible, or you can put a time in. Usually it's 7 to midnight. On the weekends it's 7
Right.
to 1.
Hey, Kobe.
Cookies.
And they come and knock on your door, and it's like a pizza box, but when you
rock.
open it up, it's hot,
Hot.
fresh, just warm, soft,
Buttery,
chewy,
chocolatey,
yummy cookies.
Right.
Yummy.
Like slumber party
Mm.
style cookies.
Oh,
like
yeah.
cookies.
Oh my
And these
God.
cookies are the chocolate
Warm.
chip and the oatmeal are,
the
my
best
favorite.
ones,
Okay.
right?
The oatmeal raisin and the chocolate chip are my
Those are
favorites.
the favorites.
I like the chocolate
But
chip.
it's
Yep.
like when I call now, they're just like, "What do you,
You
want,
want the
Josefa?"
regular? The usual?
We call Cookie Zombie so much, like, "Yeah, Josefa, what do you want tonight?"
The cookie zombie.
The-
Yeah,
But and
she's
it's just
awesome.
and they're not like
big
cookies like this.
Yeah.
They're just
regular. But
Yeah, they're
it's
like-
just
like
enough
this.
though.
Just enough.
It's just enough.
It's just
Yeah,
enough
half a golf
cookies.
ball.
You get a dozen of them, and you can mix the dozen too. Like you can get
Yes.
4 oatmeal raisin, 4 chocolate
Right.
chip,
Yep.
Right.
4
like
they got that
birthday
they got
cake,
one that's a sugar
abracadabra,
cookie.
Yeah,
The sugar-
butterscotch with
They got a
like,
sugar cookie that's got apples
Yes.
rolled into the sugar cookie
Yes.
with
See,
caramel
I wanna
on the
try
top.
that.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah,
With
I
the
think
caramel
of
on the
those
top.
abracadabras we get.
Did you
Those are
order
good.
that?
We're gonna
I
just
want-
walk.
I just want to
hey,
trust
you
one.
guys, love.
Just
Love.
one. Oh, we all in the
We
cookies.
have
Okay,
to-
what were we talking about?
Oh,
Right.
I know.
I'm sorry, we got off on you mentioned Cookie
Sorry.
Zombies, and I was just like,
know.
'cause
I
we
know.
never really gave them props.
We
you
didn't,
know?
Yeah.
and we will.
So
and
I
we're gonna
wanted
have
to.
them on the show.
Yeah, we'll bring
Yeah.
them on the show
For
because I
free
want to talk
cookies.
to
'Cause
the
they
owner
know that
about
we love
how
them.
she started,
Yes.
why
Yeah,
she
that'd be
started.
wonderful.
I heard that she started out by just taking cookies up to the bar that was near her house, local bar,
Wow.
and that they loved them, and then they started
What?
selling out.
Wow.
People were like, you need to do this for a living. And it's much like Mrs. Fields.
Right.
When Mrs. Fields started,
Right.
she was in Palo Alto, California, on
Right.
University Avenue.
Back in the day.
She used to stand out front with a plate of cookies, and as people walked
She
by,
was-
ask
Oh.
her,
They still
did
eat
they
them
want,
cookies.
just try the cookie, do
Right.
you like
Just
the cookie?
try it.
And that's how she started.
That's excellent. Well, I'm down
right.
with
See, I
yeah.
gotta do my tacos like that.
Yeah, girl.
I
You
stand on
ought
the
to.
street corner and pass out my tacos.
Man, let me tell you, they would fight you.
You gonna
in the
make them
streets.
for the world? Can
The
you make
world.
tacos
If
for
you
the
have
world, or you
that-
just have?
Well, see, it's a special
Franchise.
recipe.
It is.
Right.
So I
So-
could,
It
have little
is.
Josefa
I bow
tacos,
down,
Josefa
and
taco
y'all
trucks.
know that I'm
Okay.
I'm the taco
Yeah,
queen
I don't
in
want you
my
to have
section,
to cook for everybody.
but I bow down to
yeah,
Steph's taco.
Yeah.
She puts the taco in the
The
yeah.
tea in the taco.
She puts the tea in the young taco. Yes.
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 All right.
We must be hungry. We went from computer cookies to tacos.
to chocolate
Okay, here's
shakes. Oh, that was
this
me.
is the one.
Sorry.
This is the one I think the biggest mistake is I hear this all the time because of cell phones.
Hey, Drea.
Like I can't tell you how many times I have heard proprietary information on a flight
Oh.
Oh,
because
yeah.
people will sit there
and talk
give
and
their
talk on the phone,
loud.
talk
and-
business.
like
Mhm.
talk
It's the
business, and I'm
HIPAA.
talking things that I
Can you
should
say
not be
HIPAA?
hearing about your
No.
company.
Can you say
Right.
HIPAA?
The tax
know-
ID number is 5S7.
But this is it's called loose lips sink ships.
Ah,
Clark
Well,
says
there it
people
is.
often talk in public places about things they shouldn't.
Yeah, think.
They do have vegan cookies.
They'll
called
say at the
HIPAA.
bar, "Oh, I changed my password and added the number 2." And
Right.
somebody sitting 2 stools down hears it. Some things
Me.
you just shouldn't talk about.
It's not
Outside
everybody's
the office.
business.
Right. Why would you?
I've heard people give their credit card
Yes,
numbers to
Social
somebody.
Security
I've
numbers.
heard
Mm.
while they're on the Bluetooth.
Right.
Can I get your card number? It's 4651
Right.
716. And you're out in
In
public.
public.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
Just
remember
all
her?
the credit card information.
Right.
And I'm like, what is wrong with you?
expiration date is 0217.
Right.
I mean, it's a good thing that I'm not a
Service
bad
code
person
on the
back.
because I can remember those kind of numbers. 'Cause
Right.
like I said, I know all my
I don't
checking
have-
account numbers.
Right.
Shoot.
I know my credit card numbers.
Man.
I know them all
See?
by heart.
You
Plus
gotta
the
be
security code on the
careful.
back.
Man.
A series of numbers like that. All you got to do is tell it to me once. I'll remember it.
See, she'll remember it. See, you're lucky with me because I won't remember
Man.
crap. What?
I'll have a pen
Now,
out
I
real
will
quick,
write it
though.
down. Yeah, I
Back
was
in the
about to
day.
say, I jot it
Back
down.
in the
no,
day,
back
we
in
be
the
like,
day.
But, I mean,
426.
just
What did he say?
I guess
Expiration.
the point of all of that is, what are you thinking
Hey,
about
Bubba.
people?
They're not.
Why
That's
do
the
you?
whole thing.
Why are you sitting on your phone with all these people in close proximity, like or people having a fight,
Right. Oh.
and you're just like,
Mm.
oh my god,
Right. And
It's
So
not
you
our
tell him you
business.
don't want to date him anymore. Just shut up and hang up the phone.
Right.
Man.
No.
You know, I mean,
That's
just
why, yo,
really
yeah.
just personal information, or in an
It's
elevator.
amazing. It's
That's
amazing.
the worst. In an elevator.
And it's uncomfortable too because you're sitting there
You know,
like,
somebody's sitting there screaming
Oh
at
my
somebody
God.
on the phone, and you're just like, now you're in a box that's moving,
Right.
so you can't leave,
That's silly.
and you're just
Uh-uh.
sitting there thinking to yourself, why does this person think that it's okay?
right. Exactly. Exactly. See, I was so shocked.
That's
I'm on
right.
the wrong Facebook Live. I'm on my own.
You
as
should
opposed to
be.
the-
I was
That's
on my
all right.
own, but I
But
wanted
this
to
was
see
a tester.
everybody.
Now we know that in
Yeah.
the future I can do it.
That's all right.
Right.
Yeah,
that's
read the
true, too.
comments that are
But-
coming through.
But like,
But
I'm not in the
I'm on
three channel
mine.
with everybody. Like, I'm literally.
How come she doesn't have 3 pictures?
Because I'm like on my live when I was supposed to link. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time.
Yes, let's not talk
Anyway, what do you want to
the
talk
technical
about?
discussions.
Right. So yeah,
Okay.
but next week I'm surprised I even got in.
So that's another thing that people really need to pay attention to,
Right.
with regard to the security of their lives.
absolutely.
I mean,
People
why would
don't
you want to
think,
say,
man.
yeah, you know what? I've actually heard this. You know what? I left home and I know I left the back door open, but you know, it'll be all right. You know, I'm only going to be
Oh,
gone for a couple of hours anyway.
Man,
So
what?
and you're sitting,
Man.
I looked at that woman and I thought to myself,
Yeah,
how
man.
Not
dumb
for a
are you?
second.
What about the ones that get on Facebook and say, checking in at the Prince concert, be here for
Right.
4 hours?
Right. Well, this is
Or
what
how
I
about this?
do.
Going out of town for a week,
Oh,
heading
yeah,
overseas.
over here, right?
You know?
Exactly. Now here's what I do. Like people
Oh,
do see
my
me check
goodness.
in, but if I check in, I'm already back from where I was at.
Right.
So you can come on through if you want to.
That's all right.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on,
I'm here waiting
Cletus.
for your behind. Yeah, so, but because, I like to kind of let people know, like, if I was at the Prince concert, no, I want to let you know.
Right.
So, things like that. But I'm already home.
Right.
At the point that
That's
I'm posting
smart.
pictures and videos and everything, I'm sitting right there in the house
Mhm, with
my animals, with my beasts.
But it's amazing. And
But people do that.
we actually had a show on my show, The Community Review,
Uh-huh.
where I talked with thieves, robbers
Oh,
that were in
cool.
jail.
Right.
And we were talking
that's
with them,
cool.
and they said
That's the
that
best
it was
way.
so easy,
Right.
Yeah.
so easy to rob people now.
Yeah.
Because all you have to do is peruse Facebook
And you see it.
and see who's gone out for the
Right.
evening, who is
Right.
gone out of town.
Right. Yep.
Who's at their son's wedding?
Who's at that? Yep. Exactly.
You know, and so you have to think. And I'm not saying all of this to say you should never say where you're going or what you're doing, but have
Just
some
be
things
smart.
in place.
In place.
Yeah,
Right.
be smart.
You know,
man.
when you're going to do
If
that.
I'm live, believe me, the house is like you can.
If I'm live, the house is
I'm
live,
inviting
too.
you to go to my house and die.
Please come.
Okay, please come. If I'm really not there. But other than that, you're right though. Like, you have to have things. That's why the celebrity robberies that have been happening because they're
Because
looking at
they-
you.
Yeah,
we're on
She's
tour.
on tour.
Yeah.
Right.
And-
Sang at her house.
An old
Uh-huh.
girl, an old
Right.
girl who got held up. She don't show her jewels anymore,
No,
does
you
she?
can't put your.
She won't even come outside and
14
play no
million
more, will
no,
she?
Well,
It's like, come on, man.
well, she's returned, but
Well,
yeah.
not like not
Signs
with a
jewelry.
vengeance though, is it?
No, it's
Right.
a little more humble. You got that right.
Yeah, man.
So
Listen,
bring it
I
on
know
down.
having that gun to you will make you change your
Man.
situation.
Man.
Yeah, that's only happened to me once in my life, and
And
I'll
me too, and it'll never happen again.
ever forget it.
Right,
You know what that feels like to have somebody
Right.
put a gun in your face.
right.
Mm-mm.
I'll
Social
never
media
forget
will
that.
never
I'll
get
pass.
us caught up
Dallas,
in that.
Texas. Whew.
I'll pass.
Right, right. It's not a
Okay.
good
Very much.
feeling.
Laptops have legs.
Oh,
Oh,
Everybody knows how common it is for laptops to be stolen in public places.
Yes, that's
I
what
found 2 in my
It's
day.
surprisingly
Wow.
common for a person to
Found.
leave their laptop in their office, unsecured and unattended, in full view of passersby. I've seen people have and I not even call the person out what her name is. She's at a coffee place,
Oh,
on her
usually
laptop.
Yep.
Okay.
gets up and goes to the counter, and leaves her laptop
Dumb.
on the table.
Dumb,
She's just trusting. No, no.
Comes
no,
back,
no.
the laptop's gone.
Of good. Hello. Of course. Of
And
course.
when she told me, I looked at her and I said, "You did what?"
They didn't even
You
have to
left
knock
your
you on the head
laptop.
or anything. You gave it
As
to
soon
them.
as she got up, they. She
Soon
wasn't
as
even
she
two,
got up,
she
they
wasn't even
slid.
2
No,
steps
they-
away, and that bad
Right.
boy was gone.
Man, because you can't trust
She just-
people. People
Oh,
will aggressively
Lord.
take your stuff. So you know
Man.
good and well that if you just casually
You would
leave it, I
think
don't
you'd
leave
know.
anything anywhere. People laugh at me. That's why I don't even set up my. I've seen people that set their whole shop up in Starbucks or in the coffee
Right.
shop. I'm just like, okay, really? Like I
Yeah,
get it, but
yeah.
no, and you're getting up and you moving around and you got your wallet here and like you're at home and your desktop. Your
Right,
laptop.
but you're in a public place.
You gotta pull one
Right.
of those Focus. Remember Focus with Will Smith?
Oh, I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we pulled one of those.
Get you
Mhm.
together.
But anyway, let's move forward.
Moving
Here's
forward.
it says, this is for a business or
Okay.
business owners.
Right.
That your greatest security threat comes from the people who actually work for you.
Of course. Yep.
Disgruntled employees and
interesting.
others can cause enormous problems if they're not properly monitored. And I remember at the radio
Interesting.
station, you had to sign in to get to your web page. Now, when we would go to our web page to update our web page,
Right.
there's everybody else's web page right there too, like 30 other names. And I remember thinking to myself, God, I could just go in here and just
And
jack
just
up
do-
any.
yeah, no.
But here's the thing: when I signed in, they knew I was there.
So if
I
They
go
think-
in
Yes,
and do something
okay.
to somebody else's page,
Right.
they're gonna know exactly who did
Hi,
it.
ZZ.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, not that
Exactly.
I would consider doing that, but
AJ.
But
there,
we-
you play a prank on somebody like that.
Yes.
But this is,
David.
there's companies like that where people get in and wreak havoc
Yeah, I'm
because they're
sure.
mad they didn't get a raise, they didn't get
Right.
the job
Man,
they
I'm so
wanted,
sure.
somebody else got to do something that they didn't get to do.
Right.
That's why in so many companies now, when they let you go, they call you into the office. They've already shut your stuff
Yeah,
down.
everything's
yes.
down.
Like you.
I remember when Clear Channel did this, before Clear Channel became the name of their app.
Right.
They did this big nationwide conference call with us.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Everybody in the nation that worked for Clear Channel had to be on this phone call. Well, unbeknownst to all of us, everybody's stuff was shut down while that phone call went on because they let 3,500 people go.
What? And they were concurrently shutting it all down as wow.
And that's why a lot of times in radio, somebody asked me yesterday, DWP guy said, why is it that the air personalities never get to say
ZZ?
goodbye? Very seldom do they get to say goodbye. I
Right.
said, yeah, because they're not going to give you an opportunity on an open microphone
Right.
to millions of people
Exactly.
to say anything about them. Number
Right.
one, like, this is jacked up. Let me
Right.
tell you what they did to me.
Right.
'Cause they're not going to give you a chance to do that.
I wondered
No.
that.
They're not going to give you a chance to say where you're going because you
No.
may already have your next job lined up.
Right.
And I always
Okay.
wondered that too.
They're not going to give you a chance to
That
get the
sucks.
audience emotionally involved.
Right.
with
so they can,
you
right,
leaving.
Right.
I never
They
knew
Very
that, but I did
seldom.
wonder.
Yep.
The anchors on the TV, unless
Yeah.
they're retiring, they,
Right.
Yep.
you know,
They
if
like-
they're
oh,
Oh
retiring,
yeah,
they
one
do
day
that.
they're there, and the next day you're
it's
like,
like whatever
You're
happened
like,
to
what
"Where
happened?"
is so and so?"
And then your little
Maria
fans or whatever don't
Sansone.
get the chance to complain or any. I
That's
remember
interesting.
the
See,
way I
thank
was
you for that. I
ushered
learned
up out.
something new today.
It was like shoot. I'm
You know,
like, hey,
I want to go
to
to a post because we kind of gone over all these now cybersecurity things.
Right.
So I want to go to a post that I put up earlier this week, and I kind of want to hear what you and the audience thinks about this. I wish our phones were working tonight because I think we'd probably get a lot of phone calls on this. So you can
Right.
feel
Working
free to
next week,
post
I'm
on my
sure.
Facebook page because I made
Right.
this. It's public. This video is public, so
Right.
anybody can be watching it.
Yes, they
but
are.
here's the thing: earlier this week was the NFL draft,
Right.
and there was a young man who was drafted in the second round of the Chicago Bears.
Okay.
And he's getting interviewed the next morning by a news anchor who had played in the NFL before.
Okay.
So the guy says to him, "Hey, so-and-so, what are you going to do? now that you got drafted, what are you going to do with all that money? Just as clear as day, he looked right in that camera and said, I'm buying AR-15.
What?
And I'm looking at the
Oh,
TV,
my goodness.
and I turned around and I said,
What
no,
did
he didn't just say that.
What did he
what?
just say?
He said
And the,
it was
I
about
wish you could have seen.
AR-15.
Try to look for this on YouTube.
I
wish you
will.
could have seen the two anchors' faces.
What?
Their
Wow.
faces were
Oh
like,
my god!
and the guy goes, and then the girl clearly, like her producer's probably in her ear talking about change the subject, change the
Right.
subject. She
Bring it back to
totally,
football.
totally changed the subject
Oh my
right away.
God.
Because he had just got done saying, when I got my first draft money, I went and bought a Bronco or,
Oh, yeah.
Right.
some kind of a truck.
Of
And he's
course.
buying
That's
an
hilarious.
AR-15.
That's bad.
AR-15. Who are you trying to wipe out? What is going on?
But this is,
The hell?
and then when I posted this, I had, a
Okay.
couple of,
Damn.
gun right people come in and say, how is that you can't tell people they can't buy a gun? I said, I never said
no,
that he
no.
couldn't buy a gun.
But an AR-15.
In fact, I'm gonna read what I wrote
That's
right
hilarious.
because I
An
want you to see
AR-15.
what I wrote. This is what I
assault
wrote.
rifle.
I said,
Not a Glock.
okay.
Yeah, not
I'd
a
like to
22.
offer my services to the NFL to teach protocol of public speaking to your players.
Yes.
Here's the question
This is
asked by the TV anchor. So what's the first thing you're going to buy now that you've been drafted? Answer, an AR-15.
Oh
Are
my
you
God.
kidding me?
Oh my god.
Even if that was
That's
your
crazy.
choice, you don't say that out loud on national TV.
No.
Don't get me wrong. I'm a full supporter of gun rights because
Right.
I am.
Of course.
I am a full supporter
we
of gun
are.
rights.
Yes,
But
we
damn it,
are.
Me too.
You're a young man starting your career in a troubled NFL.
Oh,
They have enough problems with bad images.
man.
Why would you want to feed the fire of the media by saying that your first purchase with your brand new NFL money
Tisk.
is going to be the civilian version of the military M16? It's a semi-automatic weapon. Do you need to tell the whole world that you're going to buy one? I think it's time that the NFL sits down with these young ones and gives them a public speaking class,
Oh my
personal
God.
finance class. Yes,
Something.
the one where you learn about your money, not
Before.
somebody else taking 15 or 20% of it.
Hello.
And the art of giving back with your time to communities that buy those tickets that keep you employed.
That's right.
And not just a quick overview on the first day of training,
No.
but continuous reminders that, like it or not, everybody's looking at you and some are looking up to you.
That's right.
When you take that job, that's what comes with it.
That is.
If you don't like it, don't become a public figure.
Don't do it.
Get another job.
Get another
I
job.
don't know, call me crazy, but I was really sad when this guy said this. I'm not kidding. I was sad for him because
his-
I thought the first thing that came
That's
to my mind
amazing.
was, I wonder how many advertisers that were going to sponsor him just said,
nope.
forget it.
He just shot himself in the foot, basically, with his
No
mouth.
pun intended.
Right.
And again, this is, to me, it's not about gun rights because
No.
that's not why I posted that.
No. It's
But I don't see why he needs a semi-automatic weapon in Chicago.
But that's not our
No.
business, is it? But anyway, back to what you
But
said.
you
Yeah,
don't-
I got you.
You don't get on national television
I
when
got
all
you.
these kids are looking at you like,
Right.
he just got drafted. Look at him. I can be that person one day. Oh, I'm buying an AR-15.
And I'm going to get
Especially
mine
with
too.
Chicago's current gun problems and the way they are just laying each other
It
down
just-
in the streets.
Man.
It just really,
It's terrible.
it made me sad, but it made me
Right.
sadder for the NFL
right.
because
Well,
I'm sure that their PR person went like this.
Right. Look at all the drama.
But the fact that
Wow.
it's
it really
amazing.
wasn't that big of a thing.
Right.
Because to me, the problem isn't the fact that he was going to buy a gun.
No, it was
the problem
that he
was
thought.
that he thought it was okay to tell the whole world.
Right.
Because if you
Right.
ask me, he just set himself up
Right.
for a home invasion,
Oh God.
to get held up himself,
Yeah.
They gon-
or
and
for
they gonna
somebody
pull
to
him
say,
over.
"Oh,
The
you
police
got
gonna pull
an
him over.
AR-15?
Right.
Cool. Like, look what I got."
I got a missile.
And
You
the
know,
police gonna pull him
you
over
set
looking
yourself
for it.
up.
You know.
Just why you don't tell people what you have like that.
That's the world we're in, though. Now they don't understand that silence is golden. I'm not gonna tell you where my guns are, how they got,
Where
I
the
got,
safe
where,
is.
however, where the safe. You know, but these people nowadays, especially the younger, they just don't. I'm gonna get an AR-15. Now the police
They
are
think
on you.
that's
Yeah,
Because they're
yeah,
like, you have
exactly.
illegal.
I mean, I
like
think
that's ridiculous.
I think he set himself up
He
for,
did.
for so many unnecessary
Right.
things.
Lord, if
And
he was my
again, it's
son.
not about
Buying a
the
gun.
gun
issue
itself.
of owning a
Right.
gun. It's about
amazing.
the issue that, number one, when asked what the very first thing you were going to buy, you were going to go buy a semi-automatic
Right.
assault rifle,
watching
and
too
you just
much.
told the entire world
The entire world.
that you're going to do it.
Right.
I mean, they should.
Too
There
much
should. I don't
Call
know.
of
Maybe it should be
Duty.
in college
Too much
for these
Call of Duty.
athletes. There should be taught classes.
That's
There
crazy.
should
when
be
you're gonna be
something.
in front of the public like that, especially they said, like, look, if you get drafted,
You
talk
gotta
about
go through
football.
this.
Right.
Don't talk about anything else. Just talk about football.
No matter how you feel.
They should have a PR person to take everybody in that rookie class
Right.
and make them have to go through that to get their little change, their little cheese they trying to make.
Right.
Everybody needs to go through that.
It's sad
class.
because so many of these athletes end up broke.
And they
They end up
amazing.
with
So
nothing.
many.
They'll get the $30 million contract and end up broke.
It's like how?
yeah,
well, I mean,
man.
look at what TLC.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I know.
You know,
Oh, yeah. I know.
that's one of the.
It can be done.
Oh,
It
yeah,
can be done.
And I was
quickly,
a thousandaire
swiftly.
once in my life too. And
A
I'm now
thousandaire?
broke.
Yeah,
So
it
I
happens.
understand.
Yeah.
It can happen, but
It
again,
can happen.
I think it breaks down to this: that in today's society,
Right.
the fact that didn't bother more people
Right.
Right.
worries me.
I'm so concerned.
It really worries me that more
Incredible.
people didn't talk about it. And
Right.
I had quite a few comments on my page about it. Where
Right.
people said, you said what most of us were thinking. And,
Right.
Right.
But
Well,
why aren't we talking more about it? Why aren't we saying more about our young people and this attitude that they have that it's like, what do you think it was in a video game or something?
Right.
exactly. Call of Duty. That's what I was
Yeah,
saying.
exactly.
It's
And that's
it's
the thing. And
it's too
my
much.
friend Demetrius just said that the NFL kind of doesn't really care as much about these young men to maybe had kind of
they
prepped
need
him
to.
beforehand, or but maybe they're gonna get him together now. But
Well,
I
why
don't
didn't his
know.
parents
His
prep
pa-
him?
Right, that's true too. Because
You
you
know,
now
like-
see, but when you go
Well, maybe
home,
you know what
he's
the you know
probably
what the
got
home life
some
was
kind of
like.
crazy.
Yeah, you don't know what the
nah.
home life
Well,
was
I'm
like.
just saying.
There's probably not
Everybody
an
don't get
AR-15
prepped.
at home though, because
No.
that's
No.
the first thing he's buying.
Right, Zizi
Well,
said she keeps her
He
guns
probably
in her
got
panty
one across
drawer.
the street though. His friend got
My
one.
people
I
over here
wanna get
acting
one
a fool. You guys,
John got
we're gonna
one.
all be together next week.
Yeah.
Because now that I know I'm out of Facebook jail, let's hope I don't mess it up in a week.
You
Yeah, don't mess it up.
it
No more music
man.
videos playing. You can play music videos
Dude.
off of YouTube. You just can't play
Right.
music by yourself.
Right. You
But you
weird.
can't- that again?
You can put up music videos, like share it from YouTube over to your
Yes.
page,
But that's
Right.
it.
but you can't put up the music yourself as if you were playing it.
No, right.
We can't even do it at
Hey,
the radio
Brandon.
station.
Okay, I just
We
want to make
can't-
sure I understand
Yeah.
what that
Right.
meant.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I'm listening to YouTube
No.
and I can't go Facebook
no,
Live,
no.
that's
It
what
has
you
No.
to
meant.
be shared.
No,
from
no.
YouTube.
You can share a video from YouTube
Right.
onto
To
your
your page.
page.
That's it.
But you can't be rocking the music and then
No.
get on Facebook Live. Just
That's
like
what I
I
meant.
can't at the radio station
Right.
do
All
a
right.
Facebook Live while I'm in the studio playing music
Right.
on 104.7.
Right.
Oh well,
I can't Facebook Live with that music playing in the background.
Right.
gotcha. Okay, I just want to make sure.
But
I
on
gotta make sure.
Instagram, you can.
Okay.
They haven't caught up with them yet. That's
Exactly. So
Nah,
you thought-
well, enjoy
That's
now.
all.
snitch. Don't
I do.
snitch.
Woo.
all. Well,
Right.
it's been. I hope we've given some people
That
some
was
good information
wonderful.
about cybersecurity.
Right.
Just to kind of overview it.
Right.
Don't talk about your passwords with other people.
Never,
Okay.
Never.
Don't leave your computer open and walk away from it, even especially at work. Don't leave your Facebook up
Don't do it.
or leave your checking account up or your
Don't do
email up
Don't.
and then go out to lunch.
I'm changing.
Right.
You don't do it.
Don't
At
do it.
night, a real good habit to get in, close out everything.
Close out
Turn off
everything.
that
Clear your
Wi-Fi.
browsing history.
Clear your
Right.
history.
That means your cookies.
your
That's your
cookies.
cookies.
Clear your cookies.
Clear your cookies, babies.
And then turn your Wi-Fi off on your computer.
And
Turn
the
your Wi-Fi off. It's
Because
very
the only way
simple.
in is through your Wi-Fi.
That's right.
Only way in is through the Wi-Fi.
That's
so those
right,
are some
ZZ.
cybersecurity tips. Also, the antivirus software.
Yeah.
Yes,
Make
you
sure it's
need
a
that.
reputable one. Lee, is there any
Right.
way to really tell if antivirus software is reputable?
McAfee.
There's two or common names.
With Norton,
Or
McAfee.
Norton
McAfee.
Antivirus,
McAfee,
McAfee,
AVG,
Right.
AVG.
and there's 2 or 3 others.
Yeah, and a lot of times the
Norton,
computer
McAfee.
companies themselves will recommend
Absolutely.
an antivirus
You can even
that
take
you
your,
can use.
take your
And
stuff
it's
in.
worth it because
Right.
there's no worse thing in the world
Woo.
than having your computer crash with all of your information, those
All of
scripts
it.
you've written,
Done
before.
those family photos,
Don't even.
everything
It
on
happened
it.
to me.
And
Yes.
they tell you, we're so sorry. We
there's
can't get the
nothing we can
information
do.
back.
And it's like,
It's gone. It hurts. It hurts.
All right, well, that's it for keeping
All right.
it real.
all right.
We'll be back next week. Hopefully,
Yes, we
Norma.
will.
We miss Norma.
No,
Hopefully,
where
she's
you at?
she's
She'll
in
be back.
Washington D.C. with her husband, so hopefully she'll be
That's
back.
all right. No,
But
no.
thank you,
All right.
everyone,
That's
for
what
being
you
with
gotta
us. If
do.
you have an idea or a suggestion
Bye,
for a
guys.
topic
Tuning
on the
in.
show, or
Right.
if you want to come on our show,
Yeah,
Right.
come on.
just
Come on, Cletus.
hit my Facebook
Come
page.
visit
Omar.
us. Bring cookies.
Pay singer, come on.
No, we'll supply the cookies. Come
No.
visit
All
us.
right.
All
Thanks
right.
for watching.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.